Breaking news, Nigerians. Bola Tinubu wins in presidential election petition court as Nigerians reject his victory. This is getting more interesting. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Presidential Election Petition Court has rendered its verdict, dismissing the case filed by the Labour Party candidate Peter Obi, challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu. This decision came after a 5-hour marathon reading of the panel's ruling on the substantive case. Justice Aruna presided over this case and declared that it lacked essential material facts and was unmeritorious. One significant aspect of this ruling was the rejection of 10 out of 13 witnesses who gave evidence on the behalf of Peter Obi's petition. These witnesses were deemed incompetent as they were not front-loaded with the petition, which contravened Section 285 of the Nigerian Constitution and Section 137(7) in brackets of the Electoral Act 2022. The law explicitly states that all evidence accompanying a petition must be filed within 21 days. Justice Aruna emphasized that in accordance with Section 285 of the Nigerian Constitution, Section 137(7) in brackets of the Electoral Act 2022, and other relevant provisions, every witness statement on oath must be filed concurrently with the petition. He cited a Supreme Court authority to highlight that once the 21-day window for filing an election petition lapses, the content of the petition cannot be amended. Additionally, the court rejected forensic analysis reports presented by the witnesses from the Labour Party. These reports were deemed unacceptable as they were either generated during the case proceedings or authored by individuals with vested interest in the petition's outcome. The European Union's report on the 25th February presidential election faced similar dismissal. The court found faulty with the fact that the report was not tendered by an official of the body that authored and held custody of the documents. The court also ruled against the admissibility of evidence presented by Mr. Obi's web engineer regarding the technical glitch observed on INEC's results viewing portal during the election day. Justice Aruna reasoned that Ms. Oga had an interest in the petition, having contested for elective office under the Labour Party. Ultimately, the court dispelled all objections raised by Obi and his party to disqualify Tinubu and Shettima and nullify their elections. It affirms that both Tinubu and Shettima were qualified to contest the election. Addressing the issue of INEC's failure to upload the election results on IREV, Justice Aruna stated that it did not invalidate the election as both the Electoral Act and INEC regulations permits manual collection of results with electronic transmission being optional. The court cited previous court orders to underline that INEC cannot be compelled to transmit election results electronically. Regarding the alleged $460,000 narcotics money forfeited by Tinubu in the U.S. in 1993, the tribunal clarified that the Eleon's case was a civil forfeiture case, not a criminal one. That Tinubu was not convicted, he was not sentenced or arraigned or made to plead before the courts in the US based on the evidence presented. Justice Aruna also declared that Obi and his party failed to substantiate non-compliance with the Electoral Act by INEC in declaring Tinubu as the winner of the 25th February election. Additionally, he dismissed Obi's argument that Tinubu must win 25% of the votes in the February Federal Capital Territory (FCT), deeming it a parochial interpretation of the Nigerian Constitution. Meanwhile, Nigerians who have reacted to this have rejected the interpretation of the verdict. Says that there is no how President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will escape all this evidence that was, presented before the court. You see, when I was telling you people that you have to calm down and stop expecting much from these people, it was like I was talking too much. For a long time, since they started this case, I've already made up my mind that nothing good is going to come out from it. So these people just wasted all our time and all that. If you know that this is what is going to be, why wasting all this time? Why wasting all this time? All the evidence that was presented before the court trashed it. You see, you can now understand the reason why majority of Nigerians were arguing that President Bola Tinubu should not be sworn in until the case before the court is decided. So this is the evidence, because Nigerians are saying that the judges have been bought by the ruling party, and they are not saying that they reject the verdict. There is nothing you can do. If you protest, they will kill you. That is it. So this is just the situation we have found ourselves. But truth remains that this judgment will have a very far consequences on Nigeria's democracy. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe.